Before starting today's session, I want you to keep in mind that there are no expectations as to how you should feel throughout this. There is no judgment as to how you are going to feel throughout this. I want you to keep in mind through these next 10 minutes that this is your place. You can let your mind wander. You can think about whatever you would like to. This is your safe space in your mind. I'm going to start today by having you take a deep breath in and out. We're going to do that 2 more times to start today. In and out. In and out. I want you to look around. What do you see as you're walking through this path? Notice if there's any wind. How does that feel on your body? Is it moving the trees around you? Is the grass on the sides of the path moving at all? Is it swaying in the wind? Is the wind cold or is it warm? Where do you feel the wind the most, if there is any? On your face? On your arms if you're wearing a short sleeve shirt? On your legs? Your ankles? I want you to take inventory of where you feel the wind as you're walking. Notice how it feels. Does it make your skin tingle at all? Does it give you any goosebumps? How does it feel? I want you to keep looking around. What do you notice? Are there any squirrels on the side of the path? Are there any birds? Keep in mind what you're seeing. Now we're going to go through the next few senses. What do you hear? Are there birds chirping? Are there any sounds of crickets? Is anybody else walking around you and you can hear their footsteps? Make a mental note of all of your surroundings right now, what you're seeing and what you're hearing. Do you hear the wind? Is it loud at all? Is there sun beaming down on your body? Or is it cold out? How does the ground feel underneath your feet, whether you're wearing sneakers, sandals, boots, flip-flops? How does it feel? Is there crunching of rocks, sticks, or is it a smooth surface? Are you walking along the side of the beach? Is there sand underneath your feet? Make a mental note of this. If you're next to the beach, do you hear the water? Is it crashing on the sand, on the rocks of the beach? Do you see any rippling in the water? And if you're not by the water, I want you to imagine a safe space where there is water, whether this be your favorite lake, your favorite beach. Even if you haven't been there in a while, I want you to imagine this in your head, a space where you feel calm and relaxed. Now, as you do this, I want you to take a few more deep breaths. In and out. 2 more times. You can do this without me guiding you. And it's okay if your mind wandered during that time. That is perfectly fine. You don't need to keep your mind in this safe space of you by the lake or the ocean or wherever you chose to be. Let your mind relax, wherever that may be. Just try to keep yourself from thinking about anything that may be stressful to you. This is your safe place where you can relax and be yourself and feel however you would like to feel in this moment. As you have continued to walk, notice your surroundings again. Have there been any little animals that have popped up? Is the wind still blowing? Is the sun still beaming on you? Or is it shaded by the trees around you? Or you may be walking through a field right now, or on the sidewalk. What do things look like around you? Are there any cars around if you're walking on the sidewalk? Are there any other people in the field that you're walking in? If you're still on the path in the woods, is there anybody around? Any footsteps, any voices? Focus on those noises and let them guide you into this calm place that you have inside your mind. I want you to take note of how your body is feeling. Are there any pains? Are you having back pains, neck pains, anything like that? Any tension that you feel in your body right now? I want you to focus on those spots. Now we're going to take a few more deep breaths, and I want you to imagine the air that you are inhaling going straight to those places of tension and relieving them. The oxygen that you bring into your lungs is going directly to those spots of tension and healing them. Now we're going to take 3 deep breaths, and I want you to imagine them going to these spots. In and out. In and out. In and out. Now, if you didn't feel a difference in your body parts that were feeling tense, that is okay. But I want you to take a mental note of how they're feeling after those few deep breaths. Is there any less tension? Is there more? Whatever way you are feeling right now, that is okay. If it feels worse, that is okay. And if not, then that is okay as well. We're going to take one more mental note of our surroundings. As you have kept walking for these past 9 minutes, where are you? Are you in the woods still? Are you in a field? Are you still walking on the sidewalk along the road? Are you on the side of the beach? What are your surroundings looking like? Is the sun still out? Is the wind still going against you? Is the sun beaming on your skin, or are you in the shade underneath trees? Take a mental note of everything around you, what you are seeing, what you are hearing, and how you are feeling. Now, to end this session, I want you to imagine that safe space that I mentioned earlier, near the lake, the ocean, any body of water that you feel safe around. And I want you to take 3 more deep breaths. in and out, in and out, in and out. Thank you for listening today and enjoy the rest of your walk.